There's been a couple of occasions that I've been here that, let's just say I've heard noises that are beyond what a building as old as this is, and it was very clearly voices, but I was totally working by myself and looked around and there was no one near me at the time.
Sometimes when people explore this hospital, they will hear unusual sounds.
Oh my!
A male's voice on different parts of the hospital.
Through the side of the wall there's like a blue presence right there. As Tanya was giving me a brief tour of this place with the story background, there was a nurse here that checked into work and she disappeared, never to be seen from again. Which is ridiculous as one of the stories that comes from this place. But yeah, there's records of her clocking into work. And she was just gone. These are some of the people that erected the place that came to be. That's upstairs. I'm gonna take you guys upstairs first before I go down to the basement. The basement is apparently where it's at its most peak for creepy stuff. Looks like the elevator for Lady to Mistress. In fact, not Lady to Mistress, but the elevator for that's what the baby said in the game. I swear it's true, but anyway, I digress. Let's keep looking. To make my way to the second floor. On a previous live stream, I heard whispers coming from this general area. Now the thing is that this place was just bought like this. A lot of the wires that you see like this is for people looking for copper. But stuff like that with the handprints, that was vandals. That creeped me out. Look how creepy that looks. That is freaking terrifying. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! That's messed up. That is messed up. I didn't get walked past this area here. She told me that I could come explore this area. But that totally caught me off guard. That's another CPR dummy. Now I'm checking my 6 here. You better not move. Holy crap. The thing's got teeth. Oh my god. I am sweaty right now. So freaking nervous. Some more handprints. Now I'm watching for stuff. That is not going to happen again. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright, so these aren't mannequins. These are all CPR dummies, but they've been vandalized and they're just spray painted on. This is something you would find on, like, look at all of these. How this is all vandalized. This is not even oh my god. This one has legs. That's what freaked me out, was this one, because it looks like a skeleton. Make sure this guy's not moving. I just heard another noise. And by the way, this isn't where the guy ended his life at. I think that's the next floor. That is literally all I saw was this. God. During today when I was doing the Explore, I was actually talking to Tanya, and she told me about this specific room. She actually took me here. This I got to see, and it's a sound isolation room to test your hearing. This is the isolation room. I'm supposed to go inside this little chamber here with a chair. Can you tell me your name? Come on, tell me your name. My name is Frank. I like to explore. And today I'm exploring this hospital. Am I alone here? While I was here a couple of minutes ago, that K2 was just starting to go off, and then I started hearing noises outside, and it completely threw off my attention. Since I went outside and I opened up the door and I closed it and I'm back in the room again, it's no longer happening again, which throws me off. I was even sitting here and it was going off. There it is, look. Just a regular K2. Hi. I just heard something. Can you tell me your name? I'm glad you came back to talk with me again. My name is Frank. Could you tell me yours? Were you a patient here? Oh my God! I literally just punched the hell out of this door. I heard laughing. Look, I want you guys to see. Look at my arm. My hairs are all standing up. What I did not tell you guys before is that I think on the bottom floor towards the basement area, which is apparently the most haunted, the most activity happens there. It's like a children's ward. There's just baby stuff everywhere with little kids and stuff. So there has been children who obviously had passed away. I don't know if that's what I'm getting in contact with. I'm either seeing things or I'm freaking myself out. I gotta cool it because I keep thinking that I'm seeing a freaking shadow moving or something. I heard something laughing. Inside the isolation room, I heard something laughing and it sounded like a kid. And then this thing was going crazy. I'm not sure. Look at this thing. I'm sorry, I'm freaking myself out. Oops. Oh, fuck. Hello? Were you laughing at me? Me being freaked out? Go ahead. I'm here for this. This is what I'm here for. I want to see if I could have contact with anyone or whoever's here. I heard knocks, bangs, and I've just heard some giggling. Was that you? I need to know that it's not you, or it could be something outside the building or someone outside the building. Who was that? Just come close to me so that way I could know. All right. At this point now, I'm going to move to the next floor where there was an supposed person that actually lost her life by jumping out of a window. I don't even know if I can make it to the staircase because my body's so frozen. Let's keep going. I am heading to the third floor, where this is where I believe that gentleman had passed away at. There's just a lot of floors to this place. Yeah, this is it. He jumped out of the window right there. Don't get me wrong. He didn't die when he fell. He died later on. But it's weird because this is his death certificate right here. State of West Virginia death certificate. And the guy's name was Mose Blackburn. He died August 1962. Emphysema due to pneumonia, RT rib fracture, and right tib femur. So you probably died from loss of blood, because when you break your femur, that tends to bleed a lot. And ever since then, apparently his spirit roams this place. Now, this was the guy that actually attacked a police officer. What I want to do is do a quick explore first and make sure I'm not gonna run into any surprises. What is that? Oh. What the heck? Holy shit. This. I don't know if this is real blood or not. That it wouldn't still be red. Especially if it's old. But it seems to be coming out of the toilet. That is disgusting. And it's everywhere. Look at that. Oh, it's all over the floor. And then this thing looks like a dead body. Still has some more of the blood stuff and mosquitoes on it. I am looking for a spirit known as Blackburn. Mose Blackburn. I heard that your death was suspicious, and I was wondering if there's anything you can tell me to give me more information or insight on what really happened to you that fatal night when you jumped out the window. Were you pushed? Were you murdered? I'm hearing noises. Don't do that. Every time this thing makes weird noises. Holy shit. Mr. Blackburn, are you here with me? Holy crap, my battery's dying on my camera. I just changed it. Alright, I'm going to pause for a second to charge this battery. The battery has just been replaced, and I'm getting back into the session. Mr. Blackburn, is there anything that you would like me to know regarding your death? I know I just asked this, but I'm just going to start from there. Yes. Mr. Blackburn, I'm hearing a lot of noises in the room. Is that you for any reason? Am I alone in this room? Not me. Mr. Blackburn, how many spirits are in this floor with me right now? Mr. Blackburn, I heard a child laughing when I was inside of a room. And one of my equipments were going off. Is there children that are wandering this hospital joking around? Is there animals running around? Am I talking to Mr. Blackburn? I got a lot of responses there. Mr. Blackburn, did you die by suicide or did you get pushed or murdered? I want to thank you for coming tonight and talking to me, okay? I have to continue the rest of my adventure tonight. I'm heading to the basement. Is there anything that I should know before I go down there? What the hell was that? Goodbye, Mr. Blackburn. Good night. Or good... Oh my God, that sounded like I said good night. Oh my God. I am losing my shit. I gotta keep it together because I can't, if I keep getting things like that happening, I can't focus. And if I creep myself out to the point where I'm not going to want to continue. And I haven't even hit the basement yet, which is, to me, by far going to be the creepiest part. Mr. Blackburn? Mr. Blackburn? The smell that you get being down here smells very, very strong. A little bit of humidity, but at the same time, towards the cremation area, it actually smells a lot worse. Now, something else I didn't want to forget, but there used to be pictures of all the children that they helped here. If you see here, there's like these little square holes there. Well, that was people's pictures. But in fear that the children are, because a lot of them are still alive, they didn't want their pictures up here. They took them down. But look, here's some more little pictures of all the survivors, I guess. And then you have this lovely room. I guess this is for like prenatal. Or even preemies. Let's go ahead and take out the thermal imaging camera and seeing what I can see in these hallways. There we go. Can I see your face again? Look. It's like peeking through the side of the wall there. There's like a blue presence right there. Or a thermal signature. Look, and then he hides behind the wall. Can you tell me your name? Medjama Swang. Come on. Come on. It's not coming out again. Oh, there it is. There it is. What the hell is that? Come on, come back out. Are you peeking your head at me through the corner of the wall? Because look, this is what I see. Okay? And this is what the thermal camera sees. Can you peek at me one more time? Look, 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 look at that. It just gets really blue, and that's a cold signature. Look at that. And then it goes away. I'm gonna try it again. Here we go. There we go. Are you the one that she was talking about? I swear if I see an actual face peek out through there, I might not be as brave. Look. Look at that. That is literally the corner of the... Oh my God. Alright, I'm gonna walk up towards it. I wanna make sure, bring up my brightness. This hospital is amazing. I am definitely gonna be back here. I haven't even shown you guys the crematorium. The thing that gets me a little bit nervous about the crematorium is that, oh, it's sticky. This is what kind of sounded like the thumping sound. You can see how corroded this whole area is. And this is where it actually starts to stink a lot. And that's because of what they burnt down here as far as remains. But look at this. This is the cremation room. All right. So inside these things here, is where they would throw body parts, either children body parts or legs and arms, and they'll throw it into incineration. See? Incineration. And this is to see if it burnt up or not. Now the crazy thing is that there's ashes still inside. Look. Those are actual ashes. Oh, that's a big spider there. The creepiest thing happened. I was putting this down and it happened off camera, but the moment I put the the K2 down, I hear a big boom. just hoping it happens again. You hear it? Let me make sure it's on. You hear that? Hello? What the hell is that? I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. Hello? What the hell? Hello? Okay, that is creepy. Hello? Are you making noises? What the hell is that? Right now, you guys are inside. Listen. I'm trying to see if I could hear anything. You could hear bangs. Anything? That is terrifying. I want to see if I can hear it outside the room. All right. Can you come out again so I could hear you or see you? I'm hearing bangs. Was that you? The door just opened. Okay, that was terrifying. So I don't think I checked out this room here. I'm not supposed to go all the way in, so I'm just going to go just halfway because apparently the floor is not stable. But this is... oh my God. A bathroom with a fireplace. I'm going to stand right here. Look at that. I almost stepped on the chair. This is the other photo. It's the music box. Freaking mannequin scared the hell out of me. Hello? The music box freaking went off. Okay, so the tour guide told me that this thing will go off at random. I just had a noise on there. Sorry, I'm trying not to move this thing too hard. Holy crap, it's getting daytime already. It's like 4 or 5 in the morning. I mean, you gotta put... Here is where it gets a little bit weirder. Again, this is the attic. And then you have this room. Look how old this umbrella is. And it was on sale for first building. And that red room there is clearly the AC. It's actually on hot. That's where I'm kind of storing some more of my equipment there. Again, if you guys see anything, let me know. This is the other building that unfortunately I don't have access to, but let's see what we see. Thermal imaging, or the TAM cam. I gotta start calling this thing the TAM cam. Tammy got it for me. What the hell is that? Look at that. I'm getting a small little signature there on the top window. Let me turn on my light. But with the thermal, I'm definitely picking up a signature. It looks like a little head sticking out. See if it moves. What the hell is that? I don't see anything. Oh, it's gone. Alright, I did pick up a signature right on that one window there. And it is gone. Hold on, I'm going to move more to the left here, see if I can pick it up again. Go to a different window. I lost it. I had something right over here. looking out the window, and it's gone. Oh, that was creepy. I just got goosebumps. Is there someone there? Hello? I got something. Can you come closer? Wait a second, I missed it. It's like they show up for a little bit, and then it's gone. Hi, I'm Frank. I like to explore places, and I think I see you on camera. Can you say hi? When you hear that thing make that sound, it's because it's registering something. Look, I'm getting something right there. I'm gonna step back now. I cannot wait to explore this building. Alright. Something I don't think I showed you guys, there's actually a safe built into the wall here, so it's kind of like a fallout little tiny shelter here. I want you guys to see. Look. This is the safe right here. It's kind of printed into the door. Again, this is a hospital. There's another latch. This whole room here is all concrete. One of the good news is that something ironic happened here. They fixed the elevator. One of the most hardest things to fix in a building, especially a historic one, is the elevator. And the mayor got it working. Open this up. Closing the Resident Evil doors. Oh my God. Isn't that awesome? Alright. Wish me luck. Alright, so I guess there's been a couple of groups here, because when you see those balloons, they are supposed to move if there's any spirits. This place gave me the biggest jump scare, and I think it was with this little guy right here. I think on the Discord I got creeped out with something here. Bring up the brightness here. That is creepy. Something about these dolls. Look at this one. Sound. Someone there? I am hearing what sounds like a moan. I got a good mic, so maybe you guys be able to hear it. I guess headphones recommended. I heard a squeak. Heard a noise there. I think it was the camera. Alright. And then this guy freaked me out too. What is that about? I think this is for, I'm pretty sure this is for movement. What the hell was that? It sounded like the elevator door. Because sometimes these doors shut on their own. There is a spring that adjusts the door to close it, and I think I had it open just to snag. But that just completely closed on its own. Why would it take so long to close? I'm gonna see if I can take out the K2 meter and walk around this area, see if I can get any spikes while looking around. I still got like 3 other floors to check out. I'm not that scared anymore because I have protection, but it is freezing. Now have the K2 meter with me. I'm going to be using this, but do you guys remember this? The soundproof room that had me freaking out when I jumped out of here? Well, it's still here. Is there a chair? They took the chair out.
Were you a patient here? Oh my God!
Is there anybody in this room? It's really cold up here. Usually that's a good sign. It tells me that anything can be possible. Marco. Wait, let me reverse back. I just want to make sure I'm not getting any power lines. Can you try to move the balloon for me? I'm pretty sure they have asked you that before. I'm getting little spikes here and there. Can you move it? I am now inside the room. I have the SLS camera. As you can see, it's monitoring my body and whatever else is around it. I do have the K2 meter to see if it'll go off while I'm out here. I'm going to ask certain questions and seeing how this is. It's kind of the first time I use this rig, so don't judge me. It'll get better as I go. Is there anyone here that would like to talk with me? Can you tell me your name? I heard movement. Another thing that I'm noticing is that you're probably picking up a ton of orbs. I've never saw that on my camera or the night vision as much as I am now using the SLS. I don't know if you guys are still picking it up, but I did receive a lot of it while setting it up. Hopefully you guys get to see it. Hello? That was clearly a dog, but it sounded like something agitated the dog. Hello? I'm going to step out of the frame and seeing what happens while I'm away from the frame. If any other targets, you could see their body frames or whatever. Let me go ahead and step out. I still hear noises. I picked something up. I don't know where though. Can you come closer to the camera so I can see you? What are you picking up? Wait, right there. Look at the chair. It's showing someone sitting on the chair. Can I zoom in? No. Alright, hold on. I was just here a minute ago and I wasn't getting any spikes here. But I think very small spikes, not as much as I'm getting here. Can you move around in the chair so maybe I can pick you up on the SLS? I am now on the 3rd floor where a patient, I believe, by the name of Mose Blackburn had jumped out this very window and ended his life. Let me see if I could turn him on. Or not turn him on, but, you know, turn on the teddy bear. Certainly don't want to do that. Here we go. Sounds pissed to wake up. Like cursed at me. I am now in the room with the Boo Buddy teddy bear. If anything touches that bear, it's going to react. If anything talks to the bear, it's going to react. Me talking might even trigger it, so I'm not sure. Mose Blackburn, can you give me some sort of sign that you hear? You can talk to me. You can get close to the teddy bear. It'll react to you. Can you give me...
Tell me what 2 plus 2 is?
It's 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. But Mo, if you could get close to me, I'm already freezing as it is. For some reason, it's colder in this building than it is anywhere else. Is it okay that I can be here, Mo? Mose. Mr. Blackburn.
You know your alphabet? A, B, C, D.
Yes, I know my alphabet. E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I got a noise. Mr. Blackburn, do you know your alphabets?
Can you finish this?
I'm getting pounding. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna let Boo Buddy take care of this floor. Now usually the teddy bear will continue walking. We'll continue talking, asking questions. Mr. Blackburn? Can you tell me the rest of the alphabets? Or give me some sort of sign that you don't want to do the alphabets? I understand. Oh my God, this thing is disgusting. I'm going to make my way back closer to the Boo Buddy. Morally, because I feel a little bit more safer with the bear. Boo Buddy? You get anything from Mr. Blackburn? I got some weird pounds.
What? Did you say something? Can you please say it again?
That's actually kind of creepy, not gonna lie. I got pounding coming from the walls. And what sounds like people talking. Did you hear that, Blue Buddy?
Do you have a favorite song?
Yes, Taylor Swift. That seems to be my favorite. You're on the phone with your boyfriend. She's upset. She's going off about something that you said. What the hell?
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I don't know if I'm... Hold on, let me look outside. Because I'm hearing what sounds like... Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're telling me. The bear just said it's cold in here. I know. It's like getting colder and colder. that? Get a load of that Tonka toy. What are you doing? Don't park next to my truck. At this point now, I'm going to make my way to the most creepiest part of this place, and that is the basement. I'm going to be using all the knickknacks down there and seeing how it works out. It's going to get really cold, so I hope I don't start like repeating myself a lot or shaking, because it's the basement. Away we go. As I'm going down the floors, you can feel the temperature changing. That's the third. This is the second floor. And the basement. Creepy. For some reason, it felt like something was holding the door. Oh yeah, it is cold. Can I even use this light? I guess this is the children's ward. This is where they had all the babies at. Alright. Fix my headlight. Oh my God. I think that horse has scared me before. I keep forgetting that it's there. How to treat injuries. Sound like something moving outside. I don't know if you guys ever get that feeling that when you're inside of a room and you're paying attention to something else and you feel like something just passed by the door. You didn't necessarily hear them walking, but you felt like a presence passing by the door. That's kind of what I just felt. Alright. I'm gonna continue going outside. I now made it into the cremation chamber. This is more or less where I wanted to see if something would happen. Ooh, I got something there. Look how old this is. This is something I wanted to look at here. See if it has any details for where it's from. If you look here, you can see the cracks in the glass. This thing is about to break. See that? Here's another one. Some old jar or something. What the hell? It's the second time I've heard this door move on its own. Hello? Are you messing with me? That looks like a body bag or a biohazard bag. Alright, I'm sorry. But that door has creeped me out too many times today. Time to make my way back upstairs. This elevator. I can't believe this thing is working. I know I said that like about 5 or 6 times. Oh my god. It's a train. It's a freaking train. I am going to put everything that I can in the description below to help keep this place going. I think there's a PayPal that I'm going to put in there in the description so you guys can actually send stuff to that PayPal, but that is specifically for this place and to help the design, for the complete construction and the design of this place, so this place can still be in even better shape when you guys come and check this place out, which I think everyone should take the time and exploring these locations. Exploration humbles the soul. It's a true concept. That being said, I hope you guys liked what you've seen. I also hope you guys like what I did there for the little intro there. I'm trying to get a little bit more creative. Some of the staff helped me out making that little scene there. I need a video person to hold the camera. But anyway, I hope you guys liked it. That being said, I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.